All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. Very good morning to all of you. We're looking at this chapter called polynomials. Let's have a look into this. And we came up to this division of polynomials, how to do the division, we understood. And afterwards, today, we'll discuss a little bit about factors and multiples. There are two words, okay? Factors and multiples. And let us try to understand them. Once we understand about this factors and multiples, we can go on with next problems. Now, what do you mean by multiples, dear children? Multiples is very simple. Multiples of 2. If I'm saying multiples of 2, already you must be knowing this. Multiples of 2 means whatever two stable are there, no? 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10, 2 six are 12. Whatever these things are there, no? So all these things, I mean 200, then after that 2 not 2 up to end. Okay, so whatever comes here, these are all called multiples of 2. Multiples means just you have to say the table. So these are all called as what, dear children? These are all called as multiples of 2. Now, similarly, you can tell what are these? Tell me 3, 6, 9, 12,
Sir,
15.
recording is
So all
gone,
the,
sir.
yeah, recording. It is recording. Don't worry about that. The recording. It's a recording. Class is recording. No need to worry about that. Second, that will come to you. Okay. So all these things, whatever I have written here, no. So what are these? These are called as multiples of 3. No.
Yes.
Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
So, okay, I think multiples meaning you understood. So multiple means basically, dear children, the meaning of multiples is tables. Okay, yes or
Yes, sir.
no? Okay. How many multiples are there for 10? How many multiples does 10 has?
10.
Infinite.
How many multiples does 10 has? 10 has infinite multiples,
Infinite.
no? Yes or no? Infinite
Yes.
multiples are like infinite. Infinite multiples are there. Okay. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Now, similarly, if I ask you factors of 10, okay, what do you mean by factors of 10? Factors of 10 means which are going to divide 10 completely. Now, 1 is a factor of 10 or not? Yes, because 10 by 1 is factor of every number. Okay, 1. So 10 by 1 means, I mean 10 will come there and it is completely dividing. And 2, factor of 10 is 2 also. 3, is it a factor of 10? 3? No, right? Why? Because 10 by 3 it is not completely divisible. That's why 3 is not a factor of 10. So I am going to remove 3. Next I am going to have 5. 4 is also not there in this group. 4 is also not possible because 4 is not going to divide 10 completely. Then I am going to have 10. So 1, 2, 5 and 10 are the factors of 10 or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes
Yes,
or no?
sir.
Factor means factor of any number. Factors of 10 I am asking means whatever number you say here, no, that number should divide this number completely. And what should be the remainder? When I divide this 10 with all the factors, the remainder should become 0 or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So one statement I'm going to write here, the statement what I'm going to write here, if we divide a number, if we divide if we divide a number by its factors, then what will be the remainder, dear children? The remainder what I'm going to get will be equal to 0 or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Are you understanding my point, what I'm trying to say, dear children? So if we divide a number by its factors means remainder is going to be 0. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now if the question is asked like check whether x minus 2 is a factor. X minus 2 is a factor of x square plus 5x plus 6 or not. If the question is like that, you have to check. You have to check whether x minus 2 is a factor of x square plus 5x plus 6 or not. Now what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to divide this number, no? You are supposed to divide this x square plus 5x plus 6 by x minus 2. Then you have to find the remainder. If that remainder is 0 means you are going to say this x minus 2 is a factor of x square plus 5x plus 6 or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes,
I
sir.
hope everybody got it, what I'm trying to tell. Okay, check whether. We have to check whether this x minus 2 is a factor of this number or not. So I'm going to divide that. So I'm going to just keep it as x square plus 5x plus 6, no? X square plus 5x plus 6. And this number I will be dividing with what? I will be dividing with x minus 2. I will divide with x minus 2 here. So if I divide with x minus 2, how to divide this? That I mean, you know this. Okay, x to x square means I have to multiply with x. X into x is x square. And minus 2 into x is minus 2x. Then I'm going to use this. You know how to do the multiply division already. So this like minus, this becomes plus. X square get cancelled. That is x square and minus x square. 5x plus 2x is 7x. Then I'm going to have plus 6. Now x to 7x means plus 7. So it becomes 7x. Then it becomes minus 14. So it becomes minus here, it becomes plus here, they get cancelled. 6 plus 14 is 20. Now tell me, what is the remainder? So whatever r of x I'm getting, so that r of x, that remainder is 20, and that is not equal to 0, no?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, what I will say? That's why I will say, therefore, x minus 2 is not a factor of. It is not a factor of. Tell me, x square plus 5x plus 6 or not? Yes or no? It is not a factor. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? So, I mean, if I got remainder as 0 means, I would have told x minus 2 is a factor of this one. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Okay, fine. So this is how you have to check whether a given polynomial is factor of another polynomial or not. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, one more type of question comes here. They'll ask you something like this. Okay. They'll ask you something like this. Look at this question, very important. Now, this is called as factor theorem. Whatever I'm going to explain now, that is called as factor theorem. I don't want to tell this theorem, okay, and confuse you. I want to solve the problem, then I have to explain this theorem. Okay, factor theorem is there. On that, some problems will be asked. They are like, find the remainder when x minus when, okay, find the remainder when x square plus 2x plus 4 is divided by x minus 3 without actually dividing. Okay, look at this question. Without actually dividing. I mean, you should not be doing any division and all. But still you have to find the remainder. Look at the question, dear children, once again, very carefully. Find the remainder. You have to find the remainder when this polynomial x square plus 2x plus 4, whatever it is there, it is divided by x minus 3. Now this polynomial is divided by x minus 3. Then you have to find the remainder without actually dividing. You should not do any division. How to do this? Let me explain you first, then we'll come back to the logic. Let me explain this to you, how to do it. You have to take whatever this is a divisor is there, no? That divisor, whatever it is there, you have to take that divisor is equal to 0. You have to take the divisor equal to 0. Then once you have taken that equal to 0 means, then x becomes 3, right? X equal to 3 or not? X is equal to 0 plus 3. Is this understood?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now, you have to substitute this x equal to 3 in the dividend. What is a dividend? Dividend is like x square plus 2x plus 4. What is the dividend? X square plus 2x plus or 2x minus 3, whatever it is, 2x plus 4. So whatever comes here, no, x square plus 2x plus 4, you have to substitute this x equal to 3 in this, and whatever you get the answer, no, that will be the remainder. So that is like a 3 square plus 2 into 3 plus 4. So that is like 9 plus 6 plus 4, and that is equal to 19. Whatever I get here, this will be the remainder. If you want, you can check this, dear children. Okay, this will be correct. If you want, you can check this. Now, did you understand this question? Once again, let me repeat this. Find the remainder when x square plus 2x plus 4 is divided by x minus 3 without actually dividing. So there is no division. So x minus 3 is there, no? You have to take that x minus 3 is equal to 0. The divisor you have to take equal to 0. Then x equal to 3 you have to make it. Then you have to substitute this x equal to 3 in the dividend. So dividend is like x square plus 2x plus 4. So whatever answer I get here, that will be the remainder. Clear? Yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now, if
sir.
you want, you can
Yes, sir.
confirm this. Look at this. This x square plus 2x plus 4 is divided by x minus 3. No, you can confirm that. So how to do that? X square plus 2x plus 4 is there, no? So divide it by, what to divide it with? You have to divide it by x minus 3, no? Divide. If you want, you can divide x minus 3. Then check. Can you divide this and do it, dear children? Can you do this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now here the answer is over. Answer is over. Now I just want to confirm whether 19 comes or not. Just do it, all of you. Whether 19 comes or not, just check. Remainder comes 19 or not.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Yeah, do it. Okay.
19.
So that is like x. Yeah. So x square. Then minus 3 into x is minus 3x. Then it becomes minus and it becomes plus. Here it is cancelled. 2x plus 3x is 5x. And then 5x plus 4. Then x into x 5x is there plus 5. That is 5x and minus 15. And here it becomes minus and here it becomes plus. So they get cancelled 19. So look at this. It is verified or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. No need to no need to do this verification. Just for your sake, I have done this. No need of this verification. Just for first problem. No. So that's why whenever they are asking to find the remainder, when something is divided by something else, then you have to make this divisor equal to 0. Then you have to substitute that value into the dividend. Have to whatever get, that is the remainder. Clear, dear children?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now this question can be turned like this. They will ask you, check whether x plus 1 is a factor of x plus 1 is a factor of x square plus 4x plus 3 or minus 3. You take it as minus 3. X square plus 4x minus 3 or not. They're asking you whether it is a factor or not. What is a normal method, you know? Okay, if they say without dividing, you should not divide now. Without actual division. Now they are asking you, you are not supposed to do the division. So how we did it to check whether something is factor or not? How we did? Actually, we did it like we divided this x square plus 4x minus 3 by x plus 1. If I got the remainder 0, then I call it as a factor. Otherwise, it's not a factor. I said no. Now they are saying without actual division, you are not supposed to divide. Now you know how to find the remainder or not without actually dividing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
You know how to find the remainder. You find the remainder. If that remainder comes to be 0, then say this x plus 1 is a factor of x square plus 4x minus 3. Otherwise, if remainder is not 0, means you say it is not a factor. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you do x plus 1 is equal to what you are going to take, x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then x equal to it becomes minus 1. So I'm going to say, what I will say now, put x equal to minus 1 in x square plus 4x minus 3. Just put it x equal to minus 1. Yeah. Then find out the answer. You'll get the remainder. Do that, all of you. Yeah. Whether it comes or not, just check. So that becomes what? Minus 1 whole square plus then 4 into minus 1. 4 into minus 1. And it is like minus 3. So what it becomes? It becomes minus, correct? No? Whatever I have written, is it okay? Yeah. So it is like minus
Yes,
1
sir.
whole square is 1. Then minus 4. Then it is minus 3. Then it is like 1 minus 7. 1 minus 7 is minus 6, no?
Yes, correct. Yes, sir.
And this minus 6 is what? This minus 6 is remainder or not? This minus 6 is remainder and it is not equal to 0. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Correct or not?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
understanding how? So what you have to say? Therefore, it is not equal to 0 means you have to say x minus 1 or x plus 1, no? So x plus 1, therefore x plus 1 is not a factor of is not a factor of what? X square plus 4x minus 3 is not a factor of x square plus 4x minus 3. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think these things are very, very clear to you, dear children. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now in your exercise, there are so many problems like this. Will you solve all of them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you should be able to solve those questions. I mean, yeah, I think everybody got it. Shall I give you some homework to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Write down this question. Check whether x plus 4 is a factor of following or not, or following polynomials or not. Following polynomials or not. Okay. First polynomial is like x cube plus x square minus 4x plus 1. Second one is x square plus 2x minus 1 by 2. And third one, 1 by 2 x square minus 3 by 2x plus 4. Okay. Check whether x plus 4 is a factor of following polynomials or not. You have to check whether that is a factor of the following polynomials or not. Understood, dear children? Can you do this question, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shall I go to next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This will be sent also. Divide x to the power 4 plus 3x cube plus x square minus 2x plus 10 by x cube plus 4 and find quotient, find q of x and r of x. Also verify the result. By division theorem. You have to use the division theorem to verify the result. Clear? Will you do this as homework, dear children? This is a little bit challenging. You'll face a lot of problems while solving this, which I will explain you at the later stage. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shall I give you some more questions?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
take one more question. So that is like find remainder when x cube plus x square minus 3x plus 4 is divided by x plus 1 by 2 without actually dividing. Without actually dividing. Do this question. Take this as homework. Yeah. Shall I give you some more?
Yes, sir.
So let me give you one more question. P of y is equal to y square plus 2y minus 4. Find A, P of 0, B, P of minus 1, C, P of 3, and D, P of 1 by 2. And E, minus. Please don't talk. Turn off your mics. I don't want any disturbance. Yes? Find all these values. Now, do you think this will keep you busy for at least half an hour?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? I mean, if you practice this, your calculations will become strong, dear children. If you don't practice this, then you will have normal things. Okay, so you have to practice this and you have to submit me. Okay, once you have solved this, now what is the time now? Now the time is 8:20. So everybody should be sending all these solutions to me by 9:20. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now only you have to start to solve, and everybody should be sending a nice PDF to me by clicking all the pictures after solving this by 9:20. Is this clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, so let me share this document also with you, because practicing is needed. I mean, if I keep on solving all the questions and if I keep on completing the syllabus, or I mean, it is also useful. I'm not saying it is not useful, but the thing is that you have to solve maximum number of problems so that you get confidence and you become perfect in the calculations. Any mistakes, 9th standard as well as 10th standard in algebra. Is that clear, dear children?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so I think it will reach you now. I think it will reach, and you solve these problems also, and you solve also whatever first exercise, second exercise is there. Have a look at that first exercise and second exercise. Once the class is over, I'm going to send you that exercise problems also. That also I'll be sending you, and you can have a look into that. Is that clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
okay. So take care and keep on solving. I'm not going to say bye. I'm not going to say bye to you, because you have to solve the problems. You have to solve the problems, and everybody should be sending me the document by 9:20. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Nobody's nobody's document should be missing. Everybody should be sending their document. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Solve.
sir.
Thank
You
you,
have
sir.
to
Bye,
solve.
sir.
You
Bye,
have to
sir.
solve. You have to solve the questions. I'm reminding you, you have to solve the questions. Okay? Bye. Solve them and send it. Bye.